It's 1969 and we go back in time to watch trains at Parstiche on the Cornish main line. Steam disappeared here a few years ago and all services are now being worked by first generation diesels. The staple freight flow in this part of the world is of course China clay, and our first train is a Class 25 diesel hauling empty clay wagons from the docks at Foy back to the mines further west. The tarpaulins, which are used to protect full loads from the weather, are neatly folded and stored on the wagon floors. Diesel hydraulics are also synonymous with this area, and a rather grubby warship class trundles through with a short van train. The loco is D838 Rapid, although today it looks anything but. Local services between Newquay and Parstiche are today in the hands of first generation Class 117 DMUs, one of which arrives at platform 3. It is timetabled to arrive just before the up service from Penzance to London Paddington, which arrives a few minutes later. The London service arrives into platform 2 with a filthy Class 52 Western D1001 Western Pathfinder in charge. The loco is a standard Lima model, heavily weathered. I took my inspiration for it from a photo on the Taunton Trains website. Fortunately though, the carriages look like they have recently been through a carriage washing plant, but the bogies and underframes still look like they could do with a good wash and brush up. British Rail's blue and grey corporate image has started to appear, although as yet there are no complete rakes in these colours. Most services, therefore, have a mixture of new and older colours, and I must say the maroon ones in this formation still look very smart. The models are from the old Hornby Top Link range, which as well as being weathered have had their interiors painted. One day I might get round to fitting interior lighting to show them off properly. Once the London train has departed, the local service to Newquay also leaves on its journey. It will take about an hour to reach Newquay, making 6 stops on the way. The DMU is another detailed and weathered Lima product. My videos showing the transformation from a basic model can be found by clicking on the links above. Parcels traffic was very important in those days, and large quantities were carried by rail. Sometimes whole trains were dedicated to the traffic, and one of these, from Penzance, is seen entering and pausing in platform 2. The loco, a Brush Type 4, later known as Class 47, is by Lima, and in the particularly attractive original two-tone green livery, some of which can still be seen under the grime. The parcels vans, like the passenger train seen earlier, are also in a variety of liveries, a Gov in maroon, another in rail blue, and even a BG in Southern Region green. The Govs are by Lima and the BG by Hornby. The parcels have been loaded and the train is on its way. We had a brief glimpse of warship D-838 Rapid earlier, and now it is living up to its name, heading a down express from London Paddington. All passenger trains stop at Parstiche, so we can get a better look at it, and it'll come as no surprise to learn that the loco is another example made by Lima. This one has had extra pickups added to improve slow running, and its performance is now an absolute joy. Lima diesels can still be picked up for reasonable prices on eBay and similar, and once weathered really look the part. The large tension lock coupling rather spoils the appearance, but that is something I've had to live with, as my layout has radius 1 curves. The mixed rake of Mark I coaches are again by Hornby. The 2 tank wagons comprising the evening milk train from St Erth will not trouble the Class 52 unduly, but hopefully it will pick up more tanks later on its journey to London. And now it's soapbox time. I have tried to show that with a bit of care and a little time you don't have to spend £200 to £300 on a new loco or £80 on new coaches to run realistic trains at realistic speeds. They are not essential, and older second-hand models can be just as good, especially if, like me, you only have a space of 6 feet by 4 feet for your layout. Anyway, that's all for now. See you next time.